Hey all, I welcome you all to Bhadra IAS Academy. So basically, in this session we'll be talking about the part of drainage system, wherein we'll be discussing that if we will see both the drainage system, that is in India we have two kind of drainage system. The drainage which comes out of the Himalayas, they are called Himalayan drainage system, right? So the rivers within these very areas fall under that very category, right? And the second pattern is this very region, that is the peninsular India, right? So basically Indian drainage system is divided into two groups, right? The first one being Himalayan river system and the second one being peninsular river system. Now you can see here that Himalayan rivers are subdivided. See, those subdivisions will be talking about upcoming classes, right? Let's not delve it right now. We'll be discussing in later sessions, but what we are going to discuss in today's session is the difference between the Himalayan drainage system and the peninsular drainage system. Means the drainage which comes out of the Himalayas and the drainage system which comes out of the peninsular region. Let's talk about that. What are the basic differences of it, right? So, see, the very first difference is, as we suggested by the name itself, right? Himalayan river system means the Himalayas, the rivers which originate from Himalayas. But at the same time, if I talk about peninsular river system, means those rivers which comes out of peninsular India, right? Now, let's make a small map of it so that I could make it much more clearer to you all. See, this very zone is Himalayan, right? Means this very region is what? Himalayan river system. All right. And if I talk about peninsular river system, means within the peninsular India, the rivers which comes out of it, they make the part of peninsular river system. Is that clear? Right? So I hope the first point is very, very clear to you, that what does it actually means, right? Let's see the second point. Extremely important point. Let me tell you, right? This is that these rivers are perennial in nature. Perennial means those rivers which flows 12 months. They are called perennial rivers, right? But at the same time, if I talk about the peninsular rivers, see, why they are perennial? First of all, because they get the water from monsoon. At the same time, they get the water from melting of river, ice as well, right? That is why they flow 12 months. Have you ever seen river Ganga or river Brahmaputra or river Indus has dried up? Never ever. Never ever you will observe that, right? So yes, this is perennial and seasonal. I hope it is clear. And now, why these are seasonal? Because they don't have any ice caps. No? Do we have any ice caps in southern India? Do we have any ice caps in the western Ghats? No, right? If we don't have these, they don't have it, right? Now, third, evolution. If I talk about evolutionary stages, Himalayan rivers are somewhere in the young stage, but at the same time, if I talk about the peninsular rivers, they have already reached their older stages. If I talk about basin size, these have large basins. Himalayan rivers have very large basins. See Ganga, see Brahmaputra, huge, giant, large basins are there, right? But at the same time, if I talk about the peninsular rivers, these are those rivers which have respectively smaller basin areas, right? So that is why this is again one of the major point which we can clearly see that yes, this is the difference of that, right? Next, course of river, if I talk about, means what is the distance that these rivers flow. If you see river Brahmaputra, river Ganga, they have flown very huge distances, but at the same time, if you see the maximum of peninsular rivers, they flow basically they are smaller in distances, right? So these are the overall classifications of what is the difference I would say there exists between the Himalayan river system and peninsular river system. I hope the things are very, very clear. We'll be meeting in next session with a new set of informations. Thank you.